This is the first LEGO Superman set in years. As great as the figures are in this set, why does Superman have the mech and not Lex Luthor? That's a question us LEGO fans have been wondering ever since this set got revealed. I know LEGO's already made 2 renditions of the LEGO Lex Luthor battle suit, but as someone who missed out on those sets, and with Lex Luthor's battle armor being such a big part of this character, I am going to be making my own LEGO Lex Luther Mech using the LEGO Hawk Mech and only the LEGO Hawk Mech, plus the figures, to build the LEGO Lex Luther Mech. So without further ado, let's get into it. Putting Lex Luthor off to the side, starting with the feet here, you can see they're pretty much really basic, but we had to take some pieces out so we could use them for the actual suit itself and not just the feet. So you will see that with these feet here, they're pretty weak and fragile, but they're the least important part of this mech, so I'm not too worried about them. You can see we got the purple there. And then adding the legs on, you can see we got the purple carrying on from the legs to make it look like boots. You can see the back of that. Our little pieces kind of wrap around the leg there. And they're identical on both sides. Adding on the hip piece, we're going to be connecting it with ball joints here, as in the set. And you can see how, that kind of works. Pretty basic there. You can see the purple belt there, which looks really nice. And then adding this piece, which you can see, I'm actually going to do something different with this piece here. It's really basic. You can see we just have that clip piece back there, which will come in handy later. And then we have the arms here, which look fantastic, I might add. I really love the way that the arms turned out and how it just kind of flows all through. You can see the fingers there. It was really hard making the hands, so that's why they look kind of off. I will say that everything has changed from the original set, so nothing is the same. And you can see here how it's just kind of pushed back, which will come in handy later, so everything will flow nicer. You can see Lex Luthor can fit nice up in there, but we're not done with this yet. Here is the torso attachment. And you can see how the lime green kind of flows together, which I think looks very cool. And then here we have this piece, which just comes in and fits right there, which is fantastic. How that just kind of flows all together, and you can see Lex Luthor's head sticking out. Personally, I really love the way that this turned out, even though I guess the centerpiece doesn't really look like the Lex Luthor logo. It works. Here's comparing it to the other Superman mech, and you can see how Lex Luthor mech is kind of like chunkier and bigger, even though it has even less pieces than the original. And you can see here, you can fold down these to take Lex Luthor out. None of the posability is lost from the original, except the fact that these don't go forward as much. You can take them back though, and that's so that the lime green will flow together. Here are the extra pieces that I did not include. Even though that this model looks bigger than the original, it is crazy how there's still extra pieces. And there's also this, which was included in the Hulk set, which I put as Superman's accessory, which can knock Lex Luthor down. Another thing you can do is hide the kryptonite in this, and it's kind of like a little storage unit. And of course, the Lex Luthor mech can grab Superman as he's flying at him. If you guys have the Hawk mech set and you'd like to build this, let me know and I can make a tutorial of how to build this set. Also, something I want to show you guys, when I was done building this set, I actually made its very own box art. It kind of looks like an actual set that LEGO would make. Unfortunately, it did not, but here's the box art I made, and I just think it looks fantastic, even though it looks a little off in some areas. I really like the way that this turned out, and I really wish this is the set that LEGO actually made. But anyways, everyone, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for sticking by to the end. See you next time.